Good morning for you one, and welcome to our second full day here at Diseny Vero Beach Resort on our mini honeymoon we are having.
Imagine.
It is 6:30 in the morning, and I'm heading down to the beach. Hopefully, because before you've seen this, I have gotten my sunset time lapse, so you guys will see. So I'm heading down there to go do that right now, actually. I'm also going down to go see if there's any activity with baby turtles have hatched. So we're going to go down there. Look how extremely quiet it is this morning. Like, down there, nothing. So, but the thing about it, you have to be careful about is if you go down to the beach, make sure you wear like pants because of the mosquitoes, like we talked about yesterday. So, head down there and see what we can see.
So good.
I will also tell you that if I don't record a lot right away, it's because the camera's gonna fog up because it's cold in our room and very humid outside, so just be aware of that. This lobby though is very nice. I mean, I wish there was like smell-o-vision because this lobby smells absolutely amazing. Like, it's so nice. It's very quiet right now. Like I said, we're heading out to the pier because I want to get my time lapse done and to see baby turtles. Alright, let's see how quickly the camera fogs up. It's kind of like my favorite game. And it's already fogged up. I always forget to do that, to put it away somewhere so it stays warm. So it can stay warm. So it is kind of interesting just how dark it is, because they do ask that you keep during turtle season, like during mating season or breeding season, nesting season. They ask everything to be quiet and dark. So like when you see the resorts right there, they ask you to have your blinds closed, no lights coming out. But it is kind of interesting to note that like at the pool they have these giant lights, but what they are is they're yellow, because apparently we can see the yellow, but the sea turtles can't. So probably kind of a cool thing. I'm really upset because yesterday's sunrise was ungodly amazing, because you had enough clouds coming in, everything else. I think today's sunrise will look good, but I think I missed out on a great opportunity to get a great sunrise time lapse yesterday, because yesterday's sunrise, and I'll show the picture right here, wow, was something else. To also give you kind of a fun fact, there is a nest actually right underneath this pier. It's actually right there. Once the sun's gonna up, I'll go up and show you, and I'll maybe walk down to, there's a couple other nests down here, so you can kind of see what they look like and what to avoid. The biggest thing they always do tell you is that if you are on the beach, please do not mess with the nests, don't mess with them. If you build a sandcastle or you dig or anything, please make sure you either fill in the hole, knock down the sandcastle, because for those baby sea turtles, it is they really struggle with that, because for them, as little as they are, it's like moving a mountain. So they're like going over a mountain. So any way to make it easier for them to get from their nests to the open ocean where they belong. And they do have, so there's been a couple people going on buggies, but then there's this person in the blue, that is the Disney person. If they find any sea turtles that are hatched within about a mile of the resort, of the beach, because the beach is about 5 miles long, they will actually come back and bring some of those turtles here to release them up by this beach. It doesn't look like they have any right now, but it looks like they have some videos or footage or something. So here in a second, I'm gonna go down and see what they're saying. I just want to let my camera run a little longer with the time lapse. So you can see they've got these little stakes out here, and the stake color actually means something important. It actually means which type of turtle is it. So I think these are leatherback turtles, or these. And I can't remember what the red ones were. I'll have to ask the person up there again, or I'll just put it up there while you guys see. But yeah, they always talk about, they said this year, because this section of beach is one of the most prominent for hatching season. Normally on a normal year, they can have over 800 nests. They said this year was one of the best years they've had in a long time, and they had over 1,800 of them. So in other words, very damn good this year they had. We are on the back end though, because it only lasts till October 31st. And I was reading up on how long it is before hatchlings, or like sea turtles hatch, and it's always about, they said it's about 60 days. So you're on the back end, so they won't have any more laying as far as I know, but you have a few more nests here and there still to hatch for late season hatchlings. So if you are curious on some of the pricing to rent stuff, so these chairs are out here. These are not just for anyone to take, you have to rent these chairs. So if you want to rent like the chairs, they'll show you theirs, but then they have the water sports, they have kayaks, double kayaks, paddle boards, which is what we have. They have surfboard, they have surf lessons, jet skis, and banana boats. So Kayla was kind of explaining to me about these cottages, and so what these are is essentially, I mean, as they say, you can rent an actual just straight up cottage. So you could essentially rent, you know, a 2-3 bedroom cottage here at Vero. And I mean, they could, you know, you're talking 12 to 15 people probably per cottage. And so that is actually really, really cool. She was explaining it to me and I didn't understand it. So then we were playing mini golf and she was like, oh yeah, here's this. And so I think there's only like 4 of these around the resort. But I would love to stay in one of these. It's like kind of like at Hilton Head. I really want to stay in one of the grand villas, so the 3-bedroom villas. I would love to stay in a cottage. So the cottages are kind of like Disney's Hilton Head's 3-bedroom grand villas. The only difference is these are on the ground floor because everything at Hilton Head is built up. Here I was kind of thinking they were built up the same way, but they look like they're not. So, but those are 3-bedroom villas, and if I find the price, put it right there per night. Now they are one of those things where you do have to order, like you have to call and like, you have to call that separately. You can't just like book it on the website by itself. You actually have to call like the reservation center and everything and all that. So maybe I'll see if I can find someone who said how much they were, and I will tell you how much they are. So here are the consequences of my actions. See all the little red marks on my feet? Yep, I got eaten by the no-see-ums. So those no-see-um bites, I will tell you right now, those lasted way too long. I ended up having issues with those for 2 weeks. That's how bad that was. So I learned my lesson to forget not to wear socks in the morning. So next time we go, at the end of the month, should be able to be fun this time. So Kayla did go up yesterday and ask about renting bikes here, because as you know, at Hilton Head we rented a bike for our entire stay. It's like $40 for the entire stay and everything. Here they don't do entire stay rentals, they do just day of rentals. So you can rent it for an hour for $4, or rent it for the entire day, and it's like, I think she said $14. So it's not actually a bad deal. We thought about renting them yesterday or even today, but because we haven't really had any beach time or we haven't gone paddleboarding, I think we're gonna avoid it. But that's something kind of nice to know, because we went through all that, the jungle trail yesterday. So it'd be kind of cool to go on bike to do that, because you would hear more things. It wouldn't be as loud. It wouldn't be like having a car where it's kind of loud and stuff. But like, I thought they were gonna have something kind of like at Hilton Head, where it would say like Vero Beach, but it just says welcome home members and guests. And you have TikTok Croc from Peter Pan. Apparently Kayla said this is very Peter Pan-esque style. And I'm like, I wish they would have more. Now I get why. It's kind of nice. It's not as much, but they should have more Peter Pan things. So I think the green cabin room actually has morning coffee that you can get made. So I think I'll do that tomorrow morning for Kayla, so she has good coffee. So this is, if you're wondering what they have for breakfast, this is breakfast. They have a couple of bisque breakfast bowls. They have French toast sticks, which I actually got for Kayla. I got a breakfast flatbread because that sounded really good. Some little things here and there, right there. And they have some small stuff for kids stuff and additional items. And this is the market itself, kind of empty since there's not really much anyone in here right now. So I'll show you kind of how it looks. You have sweet treats here. There's drinks down at that spot. There's your condiments. There's a pin board right here. Right now they do have the Donald candy corn sipper. You have grab and go things. So if you get like a bagel, you can get some cream cheese right in there. Some little chips and things like that. And the way it works is that you order food here, then you go over and you have to go get it paid, and then they'll stamp it as you've already paid it. And then when they call your food, then you come up here and then you show them that you paid for it and you get your food then. So we walked over from the resort and we're walking over here because we're going to go over and do the, the trail across the way. Now you may notice I'm actually going on my phone because I did not put my camera memory card back in. But yeah, look, Got the Peter Pan characters. You got Smee. And you got Tinkerbell and the Pirates. And that takes you right underneath. Kind of like what they have at Hilton Head. Oh, they have little golf carts. But look at all, look. Was it John? Yeah, the Lost Boys.
Michael's the little one.
Yeah, Michael's.
Peter's next to you.
Then across the way right there is Peter Pan.
And then there's Wendy and Michael and Nana.
Oh yeah, Nana. Because they always leave Nana behind.
Did you notice that the ceilings have clouds on them?
Oh no, I didn't. Oh, that's cool.
It's hard to see because it's dark.
Yeah.
And then there's Nana.
Nana.
And the Tinkerbell's trail is sparkly. And it's like that 50th color almost, but green.
Oh yeah, I can see what you mean. Yeah. Iridescent.
It's iridescent green, basically.
Iridescent green. So we're gonna do the treasure trail. It says take only photographs and leave only footprints. So in other words, like don't mess with everything. Yeah, natural order of everything. So just little, so it's not like true paved roads. It's a little like truly honestly a trail. Oh, the different ferns they've got. This is called the Treasure Trail. It's a crab? These are my favorite things, these little crabs. Okay, bye. So there's those little blue crabs. I thought we weren't going to be able to see any of those. I do like the fact that this is also just across the street from the resort. And you can just take the little walkway underneath to find it. Ooh, lizards. Definitely see, I think, oh, I've seen a couple of these already. Sounds like we're close to the water. Took us right out to the little lake. So this little turtle decided to come on up, and I think he thinks that we have something for him.
Hi.
I have a feeling that means people are feeding him, and that they shouldn't be feeding him. But he was all the way over there, like over in this area, and came all the way over to us.
He went fast to us.
Yeah, like he was expecting us.
Yeah, he's staying around thinking we're gonna feed him.
See, look at him.
He's cute though. Look how long his claws are.
Yeah.
Digging.
It's kind of cool seeing him swimming. He's like, if I just hold that hook, maybe.
Think he'll let me touch him? Just kidding, I don't want the oil to get on him.
So they kind of have this little like picnic pavilion area where you can like barbecue and all this stuff. There's places to sit. Pretty sure they do some sort of things out here like some time to time. Kayla says it's probably really super popular during the summertime, because I mean, it would be. The only thing is you can't do anything in the water. You can go out on that little dock, but that's about it. But there's like plenty of places to sit and stuff, so it's actually really nice to see that. A little water as well, I guess, to put out the campfire. Clearly they can create a campfire over here as well. Supposed to do the campfire last night, but we never got around to it. But they actually will build an actual fire. So the other cool thing about this side, so this is across the street from where from the actual main resort is, but over here they have the tennis courts and basketball courts over here. So if you want to play tennis or play basketball, you can come over here, and they do some.
Rent all the equipment.
Huh?
You can rent all the equipment.
Yeah, so you can rent all the equipment on this side or on the other side.
At Ebb and Flow.
Oh, so you have to go all the way to Ebb and Flow's, the rental place, to come back.
Well, it's really close. Like we walked in, it's right across.
It's off to the right. I keep forgetting how much closer everything is compared to Hilton.
Bike rental.
Yeah. So we actually were in the pool swimming, and we are actually doing bingo. And then there's a little storm has popped up, and so there's lightning, so they closed the pool down for the time being. So I thought, might as well come over to Wind Waves and Market, and we ended up getting a couple of pizzas this time. Because I wanted pizza yesterday, but then Kayla's like, well, you're gonna get pizza for dinner, and then I didn't get pizza for dinner, so it's my pizza for the day. But then we have a big dinner this evening because we're going to Squid Lips. So since the pool is closed, we want to be in the water a little bit more. There is some heavy rain looks like coming in. But you can see rain down there, rain out there. We thought, might as well, this might be a good time to come out and hang out at the beach for a little bit. Well, I will tell you, I did enjoy the waves here. I love these waves a lot more than at Hilton Head. Problem we're concerned about is it looks like that's starting to roll in, and there's lightning, there's thunder, it's getting very loud. So we're gonna walk the beach for just a little bit. So we walked down past like where so this is actually pretty cool. So first off, this is the view you get from the cottage, aka the 3-bedroom villas. Down there is where you come into the area if you're staying at the resort. But here's one of the nests that they were looking at earlier, and you can actually see there are some holes where a couple have already come out, which means this nest is either about to hatch or they are just finishing up hatching. It's kind of like that, but they also said that most times a lot of the eggs don't actually develop all the way, so they become underdeveloped. So, but like this nest has got a far way to go to get to the ocean. They got to deal with the crabs and the seagulls, everything.
There's another one. There's a nest up here, so look at the big hole.
Yeah.
They said that there was tons of other ones this year, but they couldn't mark them all.
Well, they said there's 1,800 compared to the normal 800 they have. It's kind of nice that the beach is very quiet today. But I think it's in general right now because it's a Tuesday in September, so.
You wanna go look at the nest?
Yeah, we can.
That's a big one.
We can go look at that nest and then work our way back and look at the other nests that were close by.
They used to also put the number of how many eggs were in there.
Oh, number of eggs? Damn. They also remember they talked about they used to put the dates. I actually said that to them this morning.
That's how we knew when it was going to be, because last time I was here, we were like, oh, this one hatches like tomorrow.
So we ended up going back to the pool, and right when we got back to the pool was when they reopened it from the lightning, because there was still a lot of lightning in the area. So we got in the pool, and then I did the slide racing. I did horrible, but it is what it is. So I was going to go up to the room right now and shower a little bit, rest. But the housekeeper is there right now working on it. So I'm just going to leave and come back with Kayla. So trying to figure out plans. So we're going to go to Mulligan's, but they don't have anything till 6:30 at the earliest. They have the pin event that Kayla wants to go to at 7. So we'll go down there and talk to her and see what she wants to do. So I think what I will probably do tomorrow morning is go to the Green Cabin room for some coffee. And not make the extremely aggressive coffee I made this morning, because I made very, very strong coffee this morning for some reason. So, but you can see it has been kind of on the like more stormy side today. So, but it does kind of make this resort pop a little bit more. So I'm going back to the pool and all that stuff. The person who pretty much won, I think they had a 9:09, and so 9 seconds time. So I think I had like a 15. I was very slow. I kept getting stuck. Kind of nice. I went back to the pool, sat in the hot tub. We then did Guess That Tune, which is Disney trivia with the music, and they also had attractions. Out of 22, we got 19, but they didn't say who was first, second, or third. But then they did a little thing at the end where they just said, okay, which one's your favorite, or what's your, guess this tune. And so we did that, and it was like a lot of fun. But now it's time for dinner, and we were gonna try to go to Mulligan's or Squid Lips, but we decided to try a place called Station 49. And we actually ordered ahead. I ordered a pizza, Kayla got lasagna, and so we're gonna have that because at 7 p.m. we have the pin event down here down at Vero, or down for the activity stuff. So we wanted to check that out because Kayla can never miss up an opportunity for pens. Really can't either. So, but once we get the food, we'll show you what we got and see how it is. Just got back, and it is already time for the pin trading event. So I'm gonna go down there and show you how it works and all the different men they have to trade. So I want to see you guys each a page that need our traders so that we can trade for some.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So there's 2 different things that you can make this plane do. So straight. So I like to do the lips, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. You could always like flip them up and then flip them back down.
Why?
If you want to do that.
I did it for you. You want to go
Whatever
to
you would
fly 'em?
like to do. Hello.
Are we allowed to go up and fly him?
Yeah.
Let's go up, bud.
Pink, okay, pink.
Where's the an airplane? Right, you gotta watch him
Like
though.
it's it's like what we put down.
You're welcome. So, hot dog style.
gotta
So
make
the
a hot
skinny
dog.
glaze.
So we'll make a hot dog.
I'll make sure it's lined up.
Yep.
Can you crease it?
All your corners and your edges nice and even.
Make it close. Can you make it close? Good job.
And then we're gonna open it up.
Open her up.
Open it up. Kind of like a book.
Yeah, just like that's how. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I have to get him.
This one's kind of unique.
Yeah, I've not seen that one before. I've seen this only a couple times.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, I got mine too.
Do you see? Oh, look, there's the Stitch one.
Hello, welcome. Hello, how are you? Excellent.
So it is kind of interesting. We are walking back up to the pool again. And you may notice all the yellow lights everywhere. And I think I already talked about it before, but I hopefully will talk about it again. These yellow lights are the right tent for the turtles to not see, but for people like us can still see as well. But so that it deter them from seeing the lights and wanting to not nest. Because if there's lights, they're not going to want to nest or lay their eggs. Well, so then we stopped off and got for right now, we're going to start with a s'mores cupcake. And I'm not sure what's in it, other than it's got a nice marshmallow on top, so we'll see how this is. So, ended up having some really good food from an Italian place that's kind of local, but kind of newish. It's kind of weird how it was, but my pizza was very, very good. Overall, the day was fantastic. Like I said, we spent most of the morning, like me, going around checking out all the sea turtles, looking at the nest, everything else, seeing the sunrise that morning. Then we swam a lot, and then we had some very nice desserts and everything. Overall, it was just another great, relaxing day at Disney's Vero Beach. So, fortunately, tomorrow is the checkout day, so it's kind of the downside, kind of the bummer, but we still have the checkout day, and it's a whole resort tour coming for you guys. So if you guys enjoyed it, if you want to check out the other videos, they're right here in this playlist. But with all that being said, as we do head on out from our last full day at Disney's Vero Beach, we will see y'all next time.